Hi, my name is Chandra. This is my presentation on computer-assisted language learning software. I've not used the software reviewed in exercise 3.7 due to the cost of the subscription, which I don't want to take up at this stage of my training. Instead, I have used the British Council resources, which are really user-friendly, practical, and the resources are free. I've selected a British Council program that's been specifically designed for teenagers, so around elementary level, to demonstrate, and I will now redirect you to my computer screen in just a moment. This is the British Council website. It's learnenglishteens.britishcouncil.org. So, this has been specifically designed for teenagers. It's a fun, free website where teenagers can help improve English with reading, writing and listening practices, tips for exams, grammar and vocab exercises, games and videos. There are different sections, including skills where you can practice reading, writing, listening and speaking at the various level. Grammar practice to improve grammar by watching grammar videos. There is a section on vocabulary, learning new words to improve vocab to help communicate well. There are also sections helping people with exams and a lot of videos and stories and articles to help, create some fun for people learning English. So we'll have a look at the first one, which is the skills section. This is for the teenagers. So the skills section covers listening, reading, writing, and speaking. So firstly, let's look at speaking because that's what most people want to learn to do. Here we go. So the speaking section is a great way of practicing speaking skills. So this is the A1 speaking, which is an elementary level here. So if we click on that, we can choose a lesson. They have a number of lessons, so there's 4 here. So at the shop, homework problems, meeting people or not feeling well. So if we have a look at the meeting people, it's this little section. It's about 2 students who really introduce themselves or meet each other at a new school, first day at school. It has... So there's some instructions. So it just says the instructions are really very straightforward. Do the preparation exercise first and then watch the video and follow the instructions to practice your speaking. So here's the preparation. So you have a little video. I'll just briefly put this on.
That's a cool name. How do you spell it? With a K or a C?
Just an example, and then that will show you the transcript of the conversation between the 2 students in the next section. Then you can check your activity by, this is a little sort of interactive quiz really, which you have to answer true and false questions. Now you could do this in pairs or you could do it in small groups or individual. Questions like, is it Michaela's first day at a new school? It's Michaela's first day at a new school. Is that true or false? Just to check your comprehension of the video. Then there's another section. Check your understanding, and it has a group of sentences here, which you just have to put them in the right order that was in the transcript in the video that you watched. Then there's another little section here with where you fill in the gaps, a little worksheet where you fill in the gaps with the missing word from the box. So you put the top box here, for example, that would be I don't know anyone, I don't know anyone. And then there's a section here on worksheets and downloads where you can sort of download the information. So that's a good little exercise for classes. So that's to do with speaking. So then there are slightly different levels of the speaking, but we're just looking at the elementary one at the moment. And then we could look at listening skills. So this will help students practice their listening skills for exams. You can find different activities. Here's a listening skill. If you're an elementary learner of English, here's one we can click on. So it's got pre-intermediate and intermediate, upper intermediate, advanced. We'll click on the elementary. We'll stick to elementary. So A1, listening. And it covers various topics that are really relevant to life. A good night's sleep, it's always useful. At the library, giving personal information, describing people, first day at school, interview with a swimmer, introducing a friend. So we could have a look at this one, a good night's sleep. So you get a radio interview, listen to the radio interview and do the exercises. Here's the preparation. Again, you just click on the various sections where you match the words, different exercises. You get the transcript, you get another true and false, check your vocabulary, and then the worksheets and downloads. So there's lots of options to keep the students busy and providing them with lots of activities to do that complement what it is that they're learning. So we go back to that's listening. So the next is that all came under the skills section. So then there's the grammar section. Again, this says a beginner's level or pre-intermediate level. So we'll do that grammar. So here we are. Here's the different sort of grammar subjects. So there are many really. Adverbs of frequency, comparative and superlative adjectives. For example, you can click on any of these depending upon which lesson it is that you are trying to present at the time. Here's a one on question words. We'll click on that and see what that says, okay? So you have to watch the video again. Then there's a transcript. Then there's some questions relating to the transcript that all reinforces the lesson that you were actually trying to learn, which in this one was question words. All interactive and a great tool to help teachers to present their classes and various activities. So then after the grammar, there is the vocabulary section. Here we go, elementary vocabulary. We'll click on this one. elementary vocabulary, choose a lesson. All right, let's look at accessories. Click on that. Accessories. So here we go, another interactive one. We've got some pictures of various accessories and we have to match the words with, well, there's a bag here. So you'd click on bag, put that there, that's bag. You'd go through that. Then you match the words with the definitions. You put things in this to carry them around. It's in this one would be a rucksack. Put that there. That would be, let's see, then you can check your vocabulary. You do gap fills. Fill in the word there. And then there are worksheets and downloads also with exercises that you can do. And have here it even suggests that you can have a discussion afterwards about what accessories do you wear. So it's a great little website with nice user-friendly exercises. Thank you. That's it.